Okay, so this video here, I was in Turnagain Bay, which is just off the Neuse River, just before you get to the Pamlico Sound, and you turn south down in here into Turnagain Bay, and I ended up anchoring right here. I didn't quite go all the way up to my anchor mark because I had already run aground in Turnagain Bay, and I'll tell you the rest of that in just a second. So I didn't want to go up into the 7.8 because once I ran aground at the entrance to this bay, I didn't really trust my charts. So I knew I was in a good spot here where I was safe to anchor, so I went ahead and did so. I will let you know though, up here, at this red 2, I followed this line exactly. So I stayed center of the channel. Around 0.9, I started running aground, and I ran aground until about 0.10. It was about 60 seconds I was plowing mud. It shows that it should be between 5.9 and 13 feet, and I was reading 3.8 feet. I was pushing through about a little over a foot of mud. So it was my first time running aground. I thought I was going to get stuck for sure. It slowed me down so much, but I just went full throttle, which I know is not always the best decision. You don't want to suck mud and stuff up into your water intake, raw water, but I felt like it was the best decision at the time, and I still stand with that decision. So I went full throttle, pushed through, made it through, came the rest of the way back. Also, the airports and everything are right here next to me. This is all military. This entire Piney Island basically is military. And I didn't want to get the drone up really high. I actually had a plane fly over me while I was filming with the drone, and I had about 4 or 5 really close passes of Apache helicopters yesterday. One basically buzzed me, like I feel like I could have touched them with my boat pole. They were so close. So, and I got buzzed 2 or 3 more times by Apaches. But yeah, really cool to have Apache, my dog, on the boat, and Apache helicopters. So it was kind of cool. Those things are just menacing, though. They're so scary when they're bearing down on you with all those missiles and guns and just knowing what they're capable of. It's so terrifying to imagine being on the wrong end of a machine like that. So, alright, enough talking though. I will say also, this time of year, this anchorage where I'm at, a lot of the really fast flies that bite, and I mean like hundreds of mosquitoes are in my cockpit, so I'm going to wait a little longer before I get up and head out of here. But yeah, lots of bugs, lots of military, shallow water, ran aground. So probably not the most user-friendly bay and anchorage on my list, but it's still really pretty. So I'll let y'all see some drone footage now.